guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Adeolacrown. So today's video, I know that I've already promised a lot of people that I'm going to do a video about this, but I've been busy with work and I've been picking a lot of overtime. So I just moved to a new apartment as well, and I just have a lot to do, so I haven't done any video or have time to film any video. And a lot of people are messaging me on Instagram or my email to just do a video about this, but because today I look so ratchet, I just come back from a trip and I just had a shower and I still have another trip tomorrow. So I just decided to do this video, but this is gonna be a stage 1 of you applying to be a flight attendant or any job at all. So I'm going to do this video and I will take you through all the steps that you need to know before you apply, or the first stage of you applying to be a flight attendant. And I'm so sorry that I look so ratchet or like I look so ridiculous right now, but guys, I'm tired, but I just want to make sure that I put out this video, and because it's that time of the year that most of airlines put out applications so you can apply. But this is just the first stage. I'll be doing another stage. So this first stage is I'll be talking about resume and your cover letters and your research about your airline, and the second stage I'll be talking about questionnaires, because that's gonna be the next stage after you apply. When you submit your resume and you apply, you fill out online application, you apply, you put in your cover letter and everything. The next step is going to be questionnaire. Most airlines don't send you questionnaire, just send you video interview, but I want to make sure that I cover all the old stages just in case you apply to the one that send you the questionnaire. So the second stage is going to be questionnaire. I'll be talking about questionnaire, and the third one is going to be video interview, and the fourth one is going to be your face-to-face interview. So about the first stage, which is resume and your cover letter, I want to let you know that before you apply to any job, you want to make sure that you research for the airline. Is it the kind of airline that you want? Is it do they have if you want to stay in your where you stay, like they cost things like in base or commuting. So if you don't know what commuting means, like I might be living in Dallas but my base is in New York, so I get to commute, and which most some airline give you opportunity for you to commute, and they were so some airline are really easy for you to commute to because they let you commute, and some are really hard on commuting, so it's better you get a crash pad or just live in your base. So you want to make sure that you do the research. Is it the airline that you want, you know, like the money wise, if they paid for training and everything. I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted by this black ink on VH1, sorry guys. So after you do all the research and you know that this is the airline that you want and this is what you wanted to do, the next thing that you do is you want to get your resume. You want to get a good resume, because you want to make sure that when they view your resume, it's something that they were like, oh my god, I'm curious about this girl, I want to meet this person, you know. So I will be talking about first resume. Okay, so before I show you guys my resume, I wanted to tell you guys that I'm going to black some things. You can use my format, but don't use everything that you see on my resume, because you don't want to make sure that you copied everything that I put on my resume and you just send it outside. That's not good. So I'm just giving you an idea how the resume can be, and I want to let you guys know that why I'm giving you this out is because since I started using this resume, I've never got denied on first stage, which is resume and cover letter. And I don't want you guys to think that wow that's so, this resume that I have, it's not even easy, okay, because it takes 2 people to fix this resume. Me and my friend that actually meet on Instagram, and we were so close, we become a best friend, and we actually FaceTime each other. I did the resume like 20 times, I swear to you guys. I do it like 20 times. Like every time that we do it, she'll be like, oh, that doesn't seem right, and I'll read it out, that doesn't seem right. We do until we actually got the perfect one that I'm using right now, and since I've been using it, I've never got denied on the first stage, which is checking my resume and cover letter. So please don't copy everything that you see on my resume. So I probably show it on the screen for you guys, or put it on this side so you guys can see properly. But to show you my resume, this is the format that I use on my resume. I'm just gonna read it out for you guys while showing you guys, if I can show it on the screen, but I want to make sure that you guys get the idea of it. So how I do my resume is I put my name, my first name, my middle name, and my last name on the top of the resume with line, with underline. Then I put my address at the bottom. After the underline, after the line, I put my address. Then I put my email on the third line. This is what this is how I do. I put my address, then I put a straight line just to divide the cell. Yeah, then I put my cell phone. Then the third line, I put my email. Then I start from objective. Okay, so I make sure that what is my objective, what is you know, like the objective you want to do. You want to make sure that your objective is really something that they read and they get curious, that they want to meet you, they want to see you, and they want to, like, you know, see how you do on the next stage. So my objective, I just said, I'm highly motivated individual looking for a flight attendant job with your airline. So I make immense eye contact with people from the various background, and I possess high energy in my target and working a long hour, and I explain everything because I just don't want you guys to write everything around. So I'm just, like, you know, cutting everything short. So I just make sure that my objective is, you know, like dealing with people, making eye contact, that I make sure that I possess high target energy, working long hours, and interested in the airline, the aviation industries. Then after I do that, then I just put another line with a big bulletin, says that my special skills and my knowledge. Then you're gonna add your special skills like customer services, if you know CPR, if you know first aid, you could put that, on board selling, everything like that, you know, management, you have to put that there. Then you after that, you want to tell them your highlights of your qualifications. Like example, like demonstrates knowledge of meeting passenger needs before and during the flight duration. So you want to tell them, like, your qualification, what you can do, what you can offer for the airline, and what you are capable in doing. So then after that, you want to tell them your education. And how I do my education, I just put the name of my school, the year, and what is a, like, bachelor's or associate degree or high school diploma. This is what I put, and I just make sure that everything fits on the one line, because I like putting my resume in one pages. I don't like putting it in 2 pages, and I've already done that before, which wasn't good. Okay, so it wasn't really good, and I know as soon as I submit that resume, I know that, oh god, they're gonna get bored. So you want to make sure that everything, if you want to use 2 pages for your resume, make sure that they don't get bored while reading it. So you want to make sure that you know, bring them along with you throughout the resume, so they can actually want to open to the second page and read it. So yeah, so after I finished my education, I did my experience, which is I start from my current job to the next one. Then what I just did is I put the kind of job, like if you do a server, you put a server, the name of the place, the company, then the year that you start to, maybe current or to something. So then I just put, like, maybe August 2017. I don't put it there, just put August 2017 or something like that. Then you put it like that. And if you want to put, like, you can just at the bottom of each job, you can just put, like, you know, like a column, small column, like ensure, like if you're a server, you can say, oh, I ensure I greet all the customer receive exceptional services. You make sure that all the customer receive exceptional services from you. So, you know, like that. If you're a secretary, you want to say you provide administrative supports for senior managers that include coordinating calendars, you know, like payrolls, you know, all those kind of things. You want to just make everything in one column. Don't make it too big and too long. Don't put everything out there, you know. You can just give them a sweet spot of you, and at the same time you want them to be like, oh wow, I want to meet this person, you know. Then after that, you can just put a little bit of, you know, additional strength to you. Maybe, oh, I could lift something like 50 pounds or something, you know, like that. Like I have exceptional smiles, highly contagious, you know, those kind of things. That's pretty much what I have on my resume. And my resume just basically have everything that they want, and I feel like the way I put everything out there, if you guys can see properly, I make sure that everything says what they need and what I'm trying to let them know. So that is how I did my resume. So for the cover letter, my address, my phone number, and my email on right hand side, and I put at the bottom, at the next, I put like a two gap space. Then I put the name of the company, the address, and I put another space column, and I just said dear sir or madam, you know, because I don't want to address it. I just want to, I don't know who is viewing the resume and everything, but I just want to make sure that if it's a sir, there's sir, if it's a madam, there's madam. So I just go right ahead. I'm just gonna give you guys like a first page and the last page. I don't want to go into, so you guys don't, like, you know, copy everything that I said. Okay, so my first one is I'm interested in working as a flight attendant with, then you mention the company. After reading your requirements and job description in details, I am confident in my ability to integrate effectively into your crew and comply with the company procedure, rules, and regulation. Those are my first paragraph. Okay, I know that you guys want more of those, but no. So I'm going to tell you my last paragraph. So after I finish, because I have a lot, I wrote a lot, you know, just making sure that they know me very well. This is what I'm trying to do, and everything that I can put on my resume, and make sure that it's a letter. So you want to make sure that you bring them along with you, with each story that you're trying to tell. So the last paragraph is, I said, I hope that you will review my application favorably via email. Then I put my email. I will be delighted to hear from you to arrange an interview at the earliest convenience. Okay, I look forward to hearing from you. You may also reach me at any time at, then I put my phone number, and I said thank you so much for your valuable time you took. I said thank you so much for your valuable time you took to review my letter. Sincerely, then I put my name. So I just give you guys that, just so you know what you need to write on your resume and cover letter. So you want to make sure that everything that you get to say, you actually say, but don't say it too much, because this when I'm doing my cover letter and my resume, oh god, my friend, she's here, she's gonna keep laughing, because we actually did that like 20 times, guys. Like every time we FaceTime, we each paragraph, like we actually like, oh my god, this is what we're supposed to do, this is what we're supposed to do. So I just you know, like, make sure that you try to tell your story, at the same time you try to bring them along with your resume. And I could tell you guys that since I've been using this resume, I've never got denied, and I swear to you guys, I've never got denied on first stage, which is reviewing application. Before, with this resume, I always pass. But I'm going to show you guys my previous resume. Like, it was so crazy. It was a resume that I used when I was looking for a server job. So I was just like, I didn't know better, and I just, like, you know, did some stuff which is so crazy. But now I can tell you guys that my resume is really good, and I just want to share with you guys. So that's pretty much of what you need to know about applying a resume and your cover letter. And yeah, that's pretty much everything. But if you guys have any more questions about this first stage, and you want to know more about it, shoot me a message, comment on the below, comment your message below, and I will make sure I get back to you as soon as possible and answer your question. And I'm going to put a link of where you can find airline that is hiring on the comment section, on my description box below, if you need to know which airline is hiring. And I hope this video actually helped you guys, and I can't wait to shoot a video about the questionnaire for you guys, because that is really my specialty. Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure you do so, and don't forget to share this video. You might be helping your friend out about this video, and I will see you guys when I see you. Bye.